Good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning, good morning, good morning. So we got a lot of good stuff, actually. I mean, I know I say that every day. I'm probably a little biased, but we do have a lot of good stuff. Um, every Monday and Friday, I have a team call with our department heads, all the tech and all that fun stuff. With TED going live the 16th, which is what, 2.5 weeks from now, the updates start getting more exciting. They're much more stuff, much more. In fact, the first item that should be live and functional, which I would like to have in the emails by Monday, is the Rhino Business form. Now, for those that signed up for Rhino Business, you know enough about it to know what it is, but it has nothing to do with your business yet, right? Like, where do you put your business? Where do you put the title? Where do you put the address? Where do you put the, like, what all this stuff? That's all the form that we've built out, in which case, upon completing that form, those inputs get zapped over to Rhino Street, again, because your listing is listed right away. And those inputs also get zapped over into TED, because that's the pool that he's pulling from. But those inputs also get zapped over to the website that automates the build of the website. Now, that part's not done yet. The first two are done. Well, I'm going to find out if they're done. They should be done. But the third part, building the website, so that anyone that signs up for Rhino Business, immediately upon doing so, you get the form, this is my business, yada, 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 click, bing, 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 bing. In which case you'll get an email saying, hey, this is your new website, check it out, tell us if you like it, because it'll be built right away. So that is the first actionable timeline, milestone, finish line that we're looking at for today, and I will know that around 1 o'clock when we get on our call. Our call's 1 o'clock, so I'll know it like by 1:30 or something. That's that. Also, as it pertains to Ted himself, we were looking at a couple different structures. So we were working with Microsoft Azure. We then were working with Zapier because they have a really great templated, bot reproduction. But my team just said to me, they go, Ant, I kind of think we could just make this ourselves. Like, I don't think we need to use their structure, and then we'll own every component of it. Because you see, the difficult part is in building it. The easy part is in replicating it. That's just, okay, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. So upon this trigger, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Like that's the easy stuff. What else do we have? Oh, so for the Rhino Tour 2024, our investor, who is quite excited to be a part of it, it's just a matter of structuring, because again, the funds are coming from a highly structured environment, coming from a retirement vehicle with trustees and administrators, et cetera, which is fine. That's one of those things that, okay, does this structure work? No. Does this structure work? No. Does this structure work? And after each proposal, the structure is, okay, this structure doesn't work because of this, change this, and we can approve it. So we sent out our second proposal, which has been expedited, and the best information I have is that it was sent to the administrator yesterday on an expedited fashion, and the belief is that we should hear back, I don't know, can I expect today? I have no clue. I hope so, but certainly by Monday I would think so. And the next steps, I don't know what they would be. I think it's as simple as, okay, well, here's the wiring instructions. You approved it, it's signed, there's the wire, send it. Once that hits, the world changes, because we are going to revalue Rhino to 3, and I don't want to get into the math of it, but it's not, printing something out of thin air. This is Rhino. This is the money in Rhino. The amount of money in Rhino divided by the number of shares owned by Rhino, like the Rhino bucks in existence, equals the amount per share. So if you add more money into Rhino and you don't increase the shares of Rhino, because the Rhino bucks, there's only X amount and there'll only ever be X amount, then each one's subsequently worth more. The calculation we're looking for is they're currently worth 201. We want them to be worth 3. So whatever money has to go in, that's going to happen. And then we get to actually start planning 2024. So I can start booking 2024, which I actually think is going to be a lot of fun. I know it's going to be a lot of fun, but in terms of, can we do more pageantry of it, right? It's like when it gets to February and March and people are asking, oh, what city is Rhino going to next? We don't want to make that public. I almost want to be, oh, and there was a sighting of Rhino. I think they're going to come to the city. I saw them on Tuesday. They were over there, right? Like, I think we could start doing fun, cool stuff. And of course, that sentence was maybe not exciting, but you could start, there is something. And then if you take that and extrapolate it out and start doing the fun stuff, start doing the publicist stuff of it, right? Like, can you go into a city and when it's sleeping, put up a couple of green signs and people wake up and they're like, what are these green signs? Can you go to a city and then all of a sudden the whole city wakes up and there's green balloons everywhere? Will that catch the city's attention? Does the city say, what are these green balloons? What is going? Oh, wait, I think we got chosen, right? So I think there's a lot of fun that can happen, and I want to start thinking of that type of fun. Everything we've done has not been thinking of fun. It's been thinking of performance, like actually building something. We're so close to transitioning to the fun stuff. I want to do the fun stuff. So that's what that money does. And again, by all accounts, it's like I wrote the proposal. It's sent. It's in the person's hands. Not the person that needs to say yes. That's our person. He already said yes to us. The administrator, who needs them to say yes for him to have his own money. Which again, I don't say in a sarcastic way. That's just the process when it comes to retirement money. You trust the administrators to look out for your best interest, and by definition, nothing. It's like having kids. You don't tell them yes to everything just because they want to hear yes. That's not in their best interest. You tell them what they need to hear. So that's along the lines. Leon, hey, Anthony, will not be able to join the partner call later today. I did manage to get it. Oh, good. Well, not good that you can't join, but good that you got the approval from Rail Lake, because I know we were working on that. We're going to buy more Rhino bucks right now. We're going to start really looking to aggressively move that higher. Money is being solved as we speak. More money is coming in. Investor for 2024. TED, I'm going to look at today. We're going to have milestones. We're going to, oh my God. So ChatGPT and OpenAI, they're going totally nuts over there. They're building so much stuff. I've never seen so many updates for ChatGPT as I have over the last 2 weeks. You can take a picture of a whole bunch of signs and send it and press send and then ask TED, what time am I allowed to park here? And anyone that's from a big city, especially New York City, or anyone that's from like a shore town, and during the summertime, everyone's there and there's all these signs, streets being cleaned from 2 to 4, you can't park for more than 2 hours, all that stuff. And you look at the signs and you're like, well, when can I park? Why do I need a college degree to figure this out? You can actually take a picture of that sign and ask TED, what times can I park to? Oh, you could park 1 hour between 3 and 4. And you're like, oh my God, I sent you a picture. You took apart the picture, analyzed what was said, and then came up with a conversational answer? How is that even possible? These are the things TED's going to be able to do. There's so many updates. It's beyond me. So I'm still going to work on the plugins. Oh, that's the other update. The 1:00 calls for actually selling stuff once again, like doing the marketing, doing the presentations for TED and Rhino Business will start Monday. That will be done this weekend. I need to put together a presentation. The presentation, I think, is going to be fairly simple, though. This is how Facebook does it. This is how Google does it. This is how we do it. This is how it was done. This is how now it's going to be done. This is why. This is the challenges with that. These are the solutions we solve. Kumbaya. So I'm really quite pleased with that presentation not having to be complicated. We don't need to spend an hour sharing something. It really is going to be as simple as, since you know how these are already being done, since you already have an understanding of the frustrations with how these things are being done, this is how we solve those frustrations. So I think that's going to be really, really good. And that's it. I hope to have an email out. I think I'll have an email out Sunday because I want to spend the time completing everything I just shared with you. And then Sunday will be everything's completed. These are the updates. This is going into next week. The 1:00s are ready. This is how you can take next steps to be at the forefront of what's going on. These are expectations. Let's go. That's good. For today's Rhino partner call, I'm going to spend a little time going through our Kartra account to show the conversions for the pages, where are they converting, how long people are staying on the pages, how many people are clicking buttons, how many people are scrolling, in which case that will empower all of our partners to say, wow, as long as I get someone over there, this is what Rhino is able to do in collaboration. It's almost like handing off a baton, which is a really good thing. I think I'm rambling. I was rambling this morning on Rhino Wealth. I think I'm in a rambling mood. I don't know why. I should really stop though. So Absolutely love y'all, and I will see you Monday.